No perdonaré que estos dioses sigan subyugando la tierra.
Rui, bom pique. A dual lane deles é boa. Sobrou rama aberto. Que eu acho que seria um boneco bom pra bater no Rui. E é meta, né? Nosso jungle pode dar muito certo ou muito errado. É um boneco de Stomp. O que eles não têm? Eles não têm mid, nem jungle. Ok, qual é um jungle que eu não quero pegar? É, esse aqui é o que eu tenho certeza que eu não quero pegar. Mage, cara. O meu ban vai ser meio estranho, cara, mas um mago que é chato, que pode ser chato pra cacete. Esse ribo aqui é muito OP, velho. Mas esse boneco aqui pode ser chato pra cacete. Quer ver pegar Vulcan? Olha Persephone aberto. Mas Persephone pode ficar aberto, que não é todo mundo que joga bem com ela. É um personagem fortíssimo. Muito fácil de dar dano com ela, só que não é todo mundo que joga bem com ela. Boa, Rama vai bem contra Rui. Esse boneco aqui você não pode nem falar o nome, ó. Que o YouTube já tira o vídeo. Você não pode falar esse nome aqui, ó. Palhaçada, não? O YouTube não sabe contexto. Super Off-Road do Super Nintendo, nunca joguei esse jogo. Ah, tá full display esse jogo, eu nunca joguei esse jogo.
Serpiente que come su cola. Con esto traeré belleza y paz al mundo.
É. O mid deles vai ser chato pra mim no começo. É um boneco bom.
Hi.
Have fun. I am the greatest archer.
Nossa, a Arachne não é muito... Nossa, a Arachne... Ela não tá fazendo o que ela devia fazer, que é muito facinho, cara. Ela devia deixar três aranha aqui, ó. Ó, você já sabe que esse cara não sabe jogar com boneco. Pode ser que ele vai bem, né? Mas tipo, a tática basicona do boneco é... Nossa. Ele podia ter deixado duas aranhas aqui, ó. Que elas faziam o buff sozinho, ele pegava XP e depois ele rotacionava cedo pro mid e pegava aqui no mid rapidão. Mas o cara parece não ser muito inteligente.
No pierden una sola pluma.
O que eles estão fazendo? Eles foram pro head deles? Ah não, deveriam ter ido pro head deles, porque era pra ser muito na cara que a Arachne ia lá, sabe?
Para que comience a...
O mid deles parece meio ruim também. Sei lá, começou com a skill errada. Ele não sabe que limpar a wave é importante no começo, pelo menos.
Enemigo ausente del carril central.
Enemy missing. Be careful left.
El viento helado pasará sobre ti.
Ah, ela não tá usando porque é difícil pra ela usar em cima da minha 3. Mesmo assim, ela devia estar tendo um... Nossa, eu sabia que esse...
First blood. Did the game just start?
É, o nosso jungle é meio Zé. Ai, ai, ele fez o começo errado, não soube usar a pressão que o boneco dá, entende? Será que ele vai entender?
Lo siento. Un objeto perfecto.
Amém.
Y reluciente.
Era pra Arachne bater, né? Já tão tranquilo, velho. Sim, né? Já pode usar, tem uma skill dela que bate nos minions do lado e vai ricocheteando uma... A skillzinha dela, né? E aí as aranhas da Arachne ajuda isso, mas não o suficiente pra deixar ela bater tão fácil assim no começo do jogo. Top Gear. Esse eu lembro.
Enemigo ausente del carril central. El viento helado pasará sobre ti.
Okay. Enemy missing. Enemies have returned to base.
¡Retirada!
Enemies no lion team. There is one stupid.
Cara, ele tava com a vida baixa, o inimigo com a vida alta, ele tava na frente dos dois, assim. Que isso, é vontade de morrer, velho?
No contaban con mi astucia.
Por enquanto tá tranquilo pra mim. Pra mim ficar aqui no mid, ó, disputando farm com esse outro boneco aqui, é bom porque o meu fim de jogo é muito melhor que o dela.
We got a big brain over here. Curses.
Your right tower is under attack.
Enemigo ausente del carril central. El viento helado pasará sobre ti. Emboscaré. ¡Ataquen!
You don't want this smoke.
Para iluminar el camino de regreso a Tolan.
Be careful.
You really thought you could contain this amount of God-given talent?
That's too bad.
Não morreu. Caraca, eu vou ter que buildar anti-heal.
Banana machine.
Pasará sobre ti. Las alas de libertad no pierden una sola pluma.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Con esto traeré belleza.
O que salvou Nejar ali foi... foi heal.
Your left tower is under attack.
Nejar esse maluco aqui, ó.
Be right back.
Enemigo ausente del carril central. Ignoren eso.
Be careful. Be careful. Yes. Trying to run it down mid, baby?
Enemigo ausente del carril central.
Be careful. Enemies incoming. Cancel that. Yup.
É, tinha gente vindo pro mid mesmo. Ô, joguinho de farm, hein?
Enemigo ausente del carril central.
Enemy tower.
Para que no anden buscando lo que no se les ha dado con mi astucia. El poder del viento trae vida.
Why was he even there?
El viento helado pasará sobre ti. ¡Ataquen!
No escape.
Just do yourself a favor and don't even bother leaving the fountain next time.
Down. Goodbye.
Beleza, já não dá mais pra fazer gold.
Las alas de libertad no pierden
Ah, o que que eu quero? Eu quero pegar esse item aqui, 1650. Ficar esperto na pizza aqui, ó, que vai aparecer, né, já, e vai me ultar.
Trying to run it down mid, baby?
Cuidado al medio.
Nice job.
Un objeto perfecto y reluciente.
Be right back.
Pô, dá pra eu pegar.
Be careful, middle.
Eu vou querer Shell. Shell é melhor pra mim.
Enemy missing right.
Cancel that.
Bye.
Eu acho. Vai melhor pra mim e vai ajudar o time também, se tiver alguém perto de mim.
Just do yourself a favor and don't even bother leaving the fountain next time.
No contaban con mi astucia.
On my way.
Bom, isso é bom. Ela tá pegando farm do mid.
Your right tower is under attack.
Sean cuidadosos, retirada.
Okay.
Enemy missing middle.
Goliath.
Let's get this bread, gamers.
Peguei dois.
Good morning, gamers.
Foi cagada, hein?
You really thought you could contain this amount
Eu não
of
tinha isso
God-given
em
talent?
mente não, pegar dois.
Be careful.
Sean cuidadosos.
Beleza, eu vou empurrar mid.
Be careful. Retreat.
Enemy missing.
Las alas de libertad. No pierden
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower. Attack!
Enemy missing right. Enemy missing middle. Enemy missing right. Enemy missing right.
¡Ataquen!
Be right back.
I'll attack left lane.
El viento helado pasará sobre ti. No contaba.
Your right tower is under attack.
You got a big brain over here. You ought to know better than mess with me. Those cheeks just got clapped. Actually, somebody's gonna end up calling the police if this cyberbullying.
Ataquen a la furia de oro.
Attack the gold fury!
Enemy missing right. Enemy missing right.
Viento helado
Enemy
pasará
missing.
sobre ti.
You rock.
Muita play, muita play. É que também estão me deixando jogar em paz, tá ligado? Eles deviam estar tentando matar eu muito tenso, tá ligado? Eu tô level 15, o deus inimigo tá level...
Con esto
11.
traeré belleza y paz al mundo.
Be careful, middle.
Enemy careful right lane.
Be right back. Enemy missing.
Voy en camino. Voy en camino.
Enemy missing. Enemies incoming right. Enemies incoming right.
Para iluminar el camino de regreso a Tolan.
Enemy spotted.
¡Ataquen!
Enemy spotted.
Viento helado pasará sobre ti. Definitiva lista.
Okay.
it, baby?
Ultimate is ready.
Need healing.
Just do yourself a favor and don't even bother moving the fountain. There's no Iron Team, but there is one in Stu.
I'll attack middle lane.
Destroy the left enemy tower.
Retreat!
Okay.
No contaba.
He's unfortunate.
Time to run it down mid, baby?
You rock.
This guy actually thought he was gonna carry him. We got a big brain over here.
Curses.
Afrodite devia ter.
Hey, Smitezao.
O maluco é muito ruim, velho. O que eu fazer, eu já vou meter uma penetração aqui no talo.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Essa a diferença, 7/2, 2/6. Mas era de se esperar. Porque dá pra perceber que a Araki não faz noção de como jogar com o boneco. Ó, só outra. Aí.
Enemy missing right.
O que você tá fazendo, filho?
Enemies incoming middle.
Missing right.
Enemy missing.
Enemies becoming middle.
¡Retirada!
Yes.
Be right back.
Be careful. On my way. Okay. Be careful.
On my way.
I'll attack.
Era pra ir pra Gold. Demoraram muito pra fazer ali. Eu vou lá pro lado da Gold, que se começarem...
¡Ataquen a la furia de oro!
Defend the Gold Fury.
Para que no
Enemy
anden
spotted.
buscando lo que no se les ha perdido.
The Gold Fury. Be careful,
Your
middle.
left tower is under attack. Falling back.
¡No! ¡Ataquen a la furia de
Attack
oro!
the Gold Fury.
O cara tá louco, vai voltar no meio da Gold Fury.
El poder del viento trae vida y muerte.
Be careful.
¡Sean cuidadosos!
Your right tower is under attack.
Hi.
Dá pra destruir eles, porque...
Be careful.
¡Ataquen!
Your right
Enemy
tower
ultimate
has been
down.
destroyed.
You really thought you could contain this amount of God-given talent?
Your team has
Retreat.
destroyed a middle enemy tower.
¡Ataquen!
You really thought you could contain this amount of God-given
Good game.
talent?
Awesome. Be careful. Thanks.
Out of my way.
You're something else.
Careful.
Retreat. Retreat.
Retreat!
Okay, falling back.
Hi.
Se eu não tô ali, eles perdem. Se eu não tô ali, eles perdem a play.
Be right back.
Un objeto perfecto y reluciente.
I will ward right.
Centinela en el gigante de fuego. ¡Ataquen al gigante de fuego!
Take this jungle buff.
I will ward.
I will ward. Your middle tower is under attack.
On my way.
Para iluminar el camino de regreso a Torán. ¡Ataquen!
No. Be careful.
Allies, follow my lead.
Just do yourself a favor and don't even bother leaving the fountain next time.
Apologies.
Retreat. Okay.
Enemy spotted.
Be careful.
¡Ataquen!
On my way.
Your left tower is under attack.
This trash! Get off my screen! Somebody's gonna end up calling the police if the cyberbullying continues.
Attack right lane.
¡Ataquen!
Make it more of a challenge.
Con mi astucia.
I'm just getting started.
O Guan Yu tá muito brava, velho.
Your attack. Your left tower is under attack.
Okay. Hi. Enemy missing.
Vida y muerte.
Your team has
Be
destroyed
careful.
a right enemy
Be careful,
phoenix.
right.
¡Ataquen al gigante de fuego!
Middle
Fire
enemy
giant.
Fire
Attack
giant.
fire giant.
Retreat. Careful.
Smitezao.
falling back.
Okay.
¡No!
Retreat.
¡Ataquen al gigante de fuego!
I'll attack the fire giant.
Gank. I'll gank. Gank.
Prepara una emboscada aquí.
Ah, desistiram.
Great fight.
I'm raided.
I'm rocking.
Not bad.
I'm rocking.
Jogar aquele sal, jogar aquele sal. With no jungle and solo. OMG. Bye.
Spectre. Well, we can't all be geniuses, can we?
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCollum, and I'm here today at Rock Island taking a look at a Spectre. This is an Alchemy Arms Spectre pistol, which is basically a hybrid of a Glock slide on a 1911 frame. It was developed by Alchemy Arms. This is a company that formed in 1991, primarily at first making firearms accessories, pistol accessories, for both the 1911 and the Glock. The guy who owned the company was named William McMore, and over the next few years, he got the idea that, well, he could put together the ideal automatic pistol, which would combine, as he saw it, I suppose, all the best features of the Glock and the 1911. Now, McMore's company also did aerospace machining work, and that's kind of a common carryover or common tie-in companies, machining companies working for both the aerospace industry and the firearms industry. It's a good combination. Aerospace requires high levels of precision, good machining, a lot of the same things that firearms work requires. However, the engineering that goes into the two different projects is not quite the same. At any rate, McMore got this idea to develop what would become the Spectre pistol, and in 1998 he hired a guy named Todd Petchnick, who was a CAD designer for Boeing at the time, and while I don't have a specific reference for this, I suspect that he had a connection to Petchnick and to Boeing through his company's aerospace work. At any rate, Petchnick took on this project of taking the pistol concept and turning it into an actual full-fledged manufacturable design. He would do this over the next couple of years. The pistol was announced in 2000 at the SHOT Show and initially produced in 45 ACP. That's the initial design was 45 ACP. Remember that this is during the assault weapons ban, so manufacture of magazines holding more than 10 rounds was illegal at the time, and so there was a kind of the market was being pushed towards larger caliber cartridges, 40 and 45 in particular, because a standard sized frame double stack pistol in theory you could hold 15, 16, 17, 18 rounds of 9mm, but they were legally restricted to only 10. Well, if you can only have 10, you might as well make them bigger. And so there were a lot of larger caliber pistols being made, and this is a good example of them. Now, between 2000 and 2006, there would be some more developmental work done slowly. The pistol was supposed to be also made in 9mm and 40 caliber. Those were the secondary calibers. The idea was we'll sell it in 45 and then we'll use that money and market interest to further develop the gun into these other cartridges. And that never really happened. But before we talk about where this pistol ended, let's take a closer look at what features Petchnick and McMore put into it. If we take a look at the markings, we have Spectre in nice big old letters on the side of the slide, along with the Alchemy Arms logo on the front of the slide, as well as in the form of a grip medallion. Same medallion on the other side, as well as the logo and Spectre again. And then we have the company information here on the frame, It's Alchemy Arms out of Auburn, Washington. Serial number on this is 599, but they didn't start at 0 or even 100. In total, they only made something between like 100 and 200 of these pistols.
Esse cara aqui eu não quero.
And the top of the barrel is marked with that logo again, and the caliber, which is 45 ACP. If there's one specific thing that Spectre and McMoore and Alchemy Arms wanted to make a priority, it was safety, because they put a whole bunch of safeties into the Spectre. So first off, sticking to its 1911 frame roots, it has a grip safety as well as a manual thumb safety, left side only. It does not actually have a trigger safety like a Glock, but that's because it has a 1911 style trigger on it. Nor does it have a magazine safety, which I'm a little surprised at. That seems like the sort of thing that they would have done. The advertising material around the pistol made a substantial point of mentioning the drop safety and the firing pin block. Those are both internal automatic safeties, but they took that sort of thing very seriously. And then they also stuck a tubular lock safety on the bottom of the mainspring housing. And this locks the... There we go. This locks the trigger, and it also prevents you from being able to take the magazine out when the gun is locked up there. So we're going to unlock this and hope that it doesn't mess up. There we go. One other element that was marketed as a safety feature is this little notch cut out on both sides of the trigger guard. And the intention there was that that was an index point for your trigger finger, that you can feel this and know that your finger is on the outside of the gun. And actually, that's pretty nice. That makes for a good habit-forming place to rest the trigger finger without it being in the trigger guard. So, you know, you can do that with other features on the gun. You could use the takedown lever there to do it. You could, people get used to doing this wherever, but it's kind of neat that the pistol design actually included a feature specifically to do that. As I said, this was initially introduced in 45 ACP. One of the issues with them was actually procuring magazines quickly enough. And this isn't a proprietary magazine. This is actually an EAA Witness magazine that they used, which has an additional magazine catch slot cut in it. So this bottom one is the Witness cut. This top one is there to fit the magazine release on the Spectre. In fact, you can actually see on the bottom here, this is a Metgar magazine. They do OEM magazines for a lot of different pistols. And you can see it's still marked, it's a Witness 45. So if you have one of these and can't find magazines, well, EAA Witness magazines work, and that's an easy little notch to cut in a magazine. The marketing literature talks about several different models that were intended to be made. This is just kind of the standard steel slide. It is a stainless steel slide with an aluminum frame, anodized aluminum frame. And you could get these basically in the white, in a polished white finish. You could get them black like this. You could get the guns two-toned or all black or green. And they also had a plan to offer a titanium slide, which I'm a little bit curious about, because titanium, one of the reasons people like it, it's both stronger than steel and also substantially lighter. And if you were to replace a steel slide with an identical titanium slide, I suspect you would have some operating issues, because the reduced mass of the slide would cause the pistol to unlock and open rather more quickly than it was designed to. So I don't think they ever actually produced a titanium slide, but I'd be curious to know what the plans were to actually make that happen. A bunch of the guns that are out there were actually special ordered by a gun shop with these specific, I think they're Heine big dot sights, which I don't really like, but you'll find those on a number of Spectres. From a handling perspective, there are a couple elements here that I'm also not hugely a fan of. The trigger is long and heavy. It is a straight back trigger. So it very much has the, I don't want to say the feel of a 1911 trigger, but it operates mechanically like a 1911 trigger. It doesn't pivot, it's just straight back. The problem is it's a heavy striker fired trigger press, which is not great. I also personally find the grip to be rather sharply square-cornered right up here in the backstrap. So it's interesting that they left the beaver tail on even though it doesn't have a hammer. I think some of that was to get the look of a 1911 style pistol. It does prevent you from bringing your hand high enough up to get cut by the slide, which I suppose is an issue for some people. Disassembly is just like a Glock, so we'll check that it's empty, dry fire it, and then just pull the slide slightly back, pull down on these two little levers, and the slide comes right off the front of the gun. You will see this referenced at various places as being interchangeable with an actual Glock slide. I figured we can try that out. So this is a Glock 23 slide. It's slightly shorter, but we can see if it fits anyway. And lo and behold, it actually, if I line it up, so it actually does fit all the way back until I get to the last bits of the fire control group. And this guy doesn't quite fit
What do you
past
seek, child?
the striker plate on the Glock slide. So it's close, like everything else fits, but not quite right there. And if we look at the two slides side by side, you can see that the Spectre has a bigger cutout on the right side than the Glock does. So I'll be honest, I don't know my Glocks quite well enough to know if this is something that changed on different generations, and maybe there is some generation of a Glock slide that would fit, but this is just really a funny thought experiment more than anything else. You don't want to actually swap slides out. Barrels, I believe, are exactly interchangeable and can be swapped, and I would suspect the recoil springs would work just fine as well. Internally here on the Spectre, you can see that we've got the trigger with the stirrup connection going back around the magazine well. That trigger is going to press on this disconnector. There's a spring that holds it all the way in the rear position when not in use, but when you pull the trigger, this stainless looking piece drops down back there, and that is going to release the striker right here. That's your firing pin block, by the way. This has to be pushed up when the gun's fully in battery to allow the striker to drop all the way. Otherwise, that pin prevents the striker from going forward. That's one of the automatic safeties that prevents the gun from firing if it is, say, dropped or if one of the components breaks. Not a whole lot else going on there. The grip panels are integrated into the aluminum frame along with finger grooves, which were cool in the 90s and 2000s and are kind of looked down on a bit now. They're not the current trend. So you've got steel inserts here for the rails that the slide actually runs on so that they're not, you don't have a steel slide wearing on an aluminum frame. There were a number of problems with the Spectre. There were a lot of QC issues. They had magazine supply problems, which kind of harken back to the Bren 10. Although not as serious as the Bren 10 because this was not a terribly difficult magazine to get. They just had trouble sourcing them in a timely manner and in sufficient quantities. But they had a lot of QC issues in manufacture. I think one of the elements that aerospace engineers transitioning into firearms perhaps aren't all that well prepared for is the idea that, well, a firearm, yes, has to be precisely machined and the parts have to be nicely interchangeable and well heat treated and capable of withstanding high pressures, especially certain particular components. They also have to be capable of cycling with near 100% reliability with ammunition that will meet a variety of different tolerances, because different companies making different ammunition, they're not all quite identical. And especially when you get into some of the lower end, less expensive ammunition, you get steel cases instead of brass. You'll get surplus ammunition that may have been made over the past 50, 60, 100 years to substantially varying specifications. And the consumer market demands that a pistol be able to run any of that flawlessly. And that can cause problems. I think a lot of aerospace engineers are trained
arisen to a world filled with hate and war. What else is new? I need something that will not burn when I touch it.
Caraca, que build recomendado, build ruim, velho. Isso aqui é mais importante.
I'll attack.
Os caras estão fazendo setup nervoso pra mim.
Minions have spawned. I'll attack.
I'll light you up.
Wait. Wait.
Into salvation. I'll light you up.
First blood.
Step into
Enemy
salvation.
missing right. Enemies have returned.
For a second there, I thought it was game over.
Não, você tá louco, fi.
Step into salvation. I'll light you up.
Attack!
I'll light you up. Step into salvation.
Be careful left. Enemy missing.
Okay.
That's gotta hurt.
Step into salvation. I'll light you up. Submit.
Retreat!
Step into salvation. I do what I want because I am eternal and they are not.
Your ears ringing yet?
Fica meio esperto com esse Poseidon que ele quer tretar.
Submit. A fine staff. Submit. Step into salvation.
Bom, eu tenho que ficar esperto, senão eu vou tomar um crack.
Step into
Your
salvation.
middle tower is under attack.
Be right back.
Give me vision. Step into salvation.
Yup. This is epic.
Ultimate is ready!
Ultimate is ready.
Submit!
Ringing yet?
I'll light you up! Step into salvation. Out of mana.
Your left tower.
Enemy missing!
Enemy missing left. Be careful. Middle.
Enemy missing! Be careful, middle.
Ultimate is ready.
Step into salvation. I'll light you up!
1v1 here. Enemy ultimate incoming. Be careful. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Step into salvation. Submit. Enemies in middle lane.
Be careful, right. Retreat.
I need something that will not
We got a
burn
big
when
brain over here.
Okay. Submit. Step into salvation. You have a place by my side. Submit.
Shoot.
Thanks. Show me the path.
Your right tower
Step
is under
into
attack.
salvation.
Be right back. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
I'll light you up. Help! 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 Help!
Enemies in
help.
middle lane.
Submit.
Your middle tower
I'll
is
light you
under
up.
Okay.
Step into salvation. Ah! I'll light you up. Submit. Enemy missing right. Retreat! I'll light you up! Submit! Enemies incoming! Retreat!
Your left tower is under attack.
Be right back.
Submit! Enemy spotted! Ward here! Thanks! Thanks!
Nossa, o Kumba. Olha o Kumba.
I'll light you up!
Enemy spotted.
A
Be
fine
careful,
start.
right. Enemies incoming.
Submit into I'll light you up! Enemy missing middle!
Kumba tá de brinks.
On my way.
Help! Help!
On
Why was he even there?
I'll light you up.
Ward right.
Step into salvation. Be gone.
Better hit that save.
Submit.
I'm just getting started. Just do yourself a favor and don't even
Yeah,
bother
I'm a
leaving
big
the fountain.
deal.
Step into salvation.
Be right back.
Under attack.
Submit. I'll light you up. Step into salvation. I'll light you up. Retreat. Submit. Thanks. I'll light you up. Give me
Your right
vision.
tower is under attack.
Step into salvation.
Esse Kumba tá dormindo lindo no jogo.
I need
Ele não
something
consegue
that
ver
will
as
not
play,
burn
tá
when I
ligado?
touch it. Submit. Step into salvation.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Submit. Enemy missing. Step into salvation. Enemy missing.
Enemy spotted!
Submit. Be gone. Step into salvation.
There's no I in team, but there is one stupid.
I'll light you up. Submit. Beware the shifting sands. Retreat middle lane. I'll light you up. Step into salvation. Enemies incoming. Retreat. Submit.
Let's get this bread, gamers.
Time!
On my way.
Step into salvation.
Careful left.
Submit. I'll light you up. Step into salvation. Step into salvation. A fine staff. Submit.
Agora sim, agora dá pra tretar.
Careful, middle.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Submit. Show me the path.
Enemies in middle lane.
Your ears ringing yet?
Step into salvation. I'll light you up.
Be careful middle.
Enemy spotted. Step into salvation. Enemy missing right. Enemy missing right.
Spread out.
Enemies in right lane. Be gone! Submit! I'll light you up! Your right step into salvation.
Your ears ringing yet?
Retreat! 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 Retreat!
Gotta run it down there, baby.
Enemies behind. Enemies behind us.
Yup. This is epic. Just do yourself a favor and don't even bother leaving the fountain next time.
I'll light you up!
Time to run it down mid, baby.
Submit!
You really thought you could contain this amount of God-given talent?
Cold Fury. Attack Cold Fury.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Give me vision. Step into salvation. Be gone! Submit. Step into salvation.
Será que eu pego o corongão?
I need something that will not burn when I touch it. Submit. Step into salvation. You up.
O Kumba foi muito pra frente, pra pegar, não consegui chegar no cara a tempo.
Submit.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'll light you up. Step into salvation.
Valeu,
Enemy missing.
peguei um.
Be careful. Ultimate is ready.
Ultimate
Enemies
is
in middle
ready.
lane.
Attack.
Okay.
Help. Submit. Step into I'll light you up.
On my way.
Enemies in left lane.
Yes.
Be gone. Attack right
Kick right lane. On my way.
Enemy missing middle. Be careful, middle. Retreat. Submit. I'll light you up. Retreat.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy
Retreat. Retreat.
Retreat.
Retreat. Save yourself.
Why was he even there?
Submit.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
Step into salvation. Enemies in right lane.
Tower is under attack.
Attack.
On my way. Enemies in right lane.
Been destroyed.
I'll defend
Enemies in right lane. Enemies in right lane. Enemies in right lane. Step into salvation.
Enemies
Submit.
incoming middle. Incoming middle.
I'll light you up.
Be careful middle.
Enemies incoming.
On my way. Enemy spotted.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy
Submit.
tower.
Step into salvation. Be gone.
On my way.
Just do yourself a favor and don't even bother leaving the fountain next time.
Step into salvation. Submit. Behind us. Behind
Enemies
us.
behind
Attack.
us. On my way.
Attack.
You really thought you could contain this amount of God-given talent?
Fire giant. Fire giant. Fire giant.
Show me the path.
Step into salvation. Beware the shifting side. Submit. Retreat.
Retreat!
Ultimate is down. On my way.
Last fight!
Submit.
Enemy spotted!
Step into salvation. Be gone.
Gotta run it down mid, baby.
Hey! Be right back.
Be careful. I'll light you up. Step into salvation. Enemy spotted. Be careful.
On my way.
Submit. Thank you. Be careful. Attack. Step into salvation. Retreat.
On my way.
Okay. Follow me.
Be careful.
Follow me.
Be careful. Retreat!
Step into salvation. Be gone! I'll light you up. Be careful. Submit. Step into salvation. I'll light you up. Submit. Enemy missing leg.
We got a big brain over here. You really thought you could sustain this amount of God-given talent?
Into salvation. I will return.
You see me and my bad decisions?
Que zona.
No lying team. Just one of these
Spawn-timers.
Deixa eu pegar um cooldown.
Break. Beware the shifting sands. Submit. Step into salvation.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
Why was he even there?
Enemy ultimate down. Submit. Step into salvation. Submit.
Enemies in left lane. Enemies in left lane. Help! Enemy missing. Be careful. Be careful, middle. Defend left lane.
Enemy spotted.
Your middle tower
On my
is under
way.
attack. Your left
Defend
tower
left lane.
is under attack.
Okay.
Your left tower has been destroyed.
Retreat! Enemies behind us.
Just do yourself a favor and don't even
Enemies
bother leaving the
incoming.
fountain next
I'll
time.
light you up. Step into salvation. Submit. Step
Gotta
into
run it down
salvation.
mid, baby.
Submit.
Just do yourself a favor and don't even bother leaving the fountain next time.
Beware.
You don't want this smoke.
Step into Attack fire giant.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy phoenix.
Attack!
Step into salvation. Submit. Step into salvation.
Be right back.
Okay. Okay.
Be careful. Be careful.
Fine step.
We need wards.
Submit. Step into salvation. Group up. Submit.
Be right back.
Tá atrapalhando eu, gatinho. Não pode ficar do outro lado, não? Vou machucar seu rabo.
I'll light you up. Attack the gold fury. Give Step me into I'll light you up. Enemy missing right. Group up. Group up. On my way. Group up.
Be careful.
Group up. On my way. Group Attack up. Left lane. On my way.
On my way. Ultimate is ready.
Ultimate is ready. Step into salvation. I'll light you up. Enemy spotted.
Attack left lane.
Enemy
Attack
spotted.
left lane.
Enemy spotted. I'll light you up.
On my way.
Não, gato.
This is epic. Kinda running down mid, baby.
Group up. Group up. Group
For a
up.
second there, I thought it was game
Step
over.
into salvation.
You ought to know better than mess with me.
Submit. Be gone.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy phoenix.
Submit. On my way.
Be careful, middle.
Step into salvation. Submit. Step into salvation.
Just do yourself a favor and don't even bother leaving the fountain next time.
Step into salvation. Submit.
You really thought you could contain this amount of God-given talent?
Be gone. Step into salvation.
Good game. See ya. Yeah, I'm a
You're
big
welcome.
deal.
Carregado. Fico caindo, subindo nesse coisa aqui.
Huzzah! Yeah!
Errar é meio OP. Beleza.
Huzzah!
Vou fechar que eu vou dormir.